Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's spring. I promise there's no lion attacks or lion substitutions today. Look at this. Oh yeah. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. I have not been awake very long, for being honest. Is that you, Joanna? It's Nicole. Hello, good morning. I know of a few people who are coming, so I'm just chatting right now to try to give them a little bit of time. So, yeah. How are you guys? This will be about a 10-minute sun salutes class. And there's no lions today. Maybe that's her. Joanna, is that you? We will do our normal longer stretch class or yoga class at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So be thinking if you have any requests for that. Deep stretches. Oh, hello. Watching on computer. Bigger screen, that's great. Joanna, are you there yet? Joanna and baby Caroline? While we wait, if you want to, I would say either choose child's pose or standing at the top of your mat. Those will be easy to get right into the sun salutes from, but you can take just a couple of minutes to kind of check in with your body and see how you're feeling. If you're standing, work your way from your feet up to your head with that good like joint by joint alignment. And if you're in child's pose, just let your arms rest down alongside you and take some deep breaths. Hang on, she's texting me. Okay, she's there. Hi, Joanna. Glad you made it. Okay, so we're choosing to start in child's pose or mountain pose, Tadasana, at the top of the mat. And we'll take just a few minutes for you guys to be with your bodies, really take some time to check in, see how they're feeling based on what you did yesterday, or just the stress that's kind of accumulating. I hold it in my shoulders and I'm really feeling the tension there. So use your breaths today, deep breaths in through your nose, and then really just out of your mouth and try to relax wherever it is that is tight, okay? So do that for a couple of rounds. I'm gonna get to my position at the top of my mat. Again, you can start in mountain at the top, standing, or in child's pose, and both will be pretty easy to get into the sun salute flow. So we'll take a couple more deep breaths from the top of your mat. Maybe close your eyes, no matter which position you're starting in. Close your eyes, feel the breath kind of expand through your ribs and your torso. And then big exhale out of the mouth. 2 more times. Good, last one. Okay, so if you are in, oh, good morning, Nicole. If you are in child's pose, we just started, so you haven't missed very much, Nicole. I would start at the top of your mat in mountain pose, take a couple deep breaths. If you're in child's pose, you're going to come to meet us in standing position. So reach your hands to the top of the mat, get a nice big stretch from your hips to your fingertips. And then inhale yourself up to tabletop. Tuck your toes as you lift your hips up to downward facing dog, and then tiptoe your feet to the top of your mat, and you'll be up here with us. Oh, good morning, Jen. Already did your sun salutes. Awesome. You can do them again if you want. We're just going to do about 10 minutes. So everybody, now that you're at the top of your mat, inhale, reach the arms up. Nice big stretch. Think of something that you can gather between your hands, and when you exhale, you're going to pull it down to you. We'll do that 2 more times. Big inhale, gather up some kind of color, some kind of energy or feeling between your hands, and exhale, pull it down to you. 1 more time. Inhale, gather something between your hands, and exhale, pull it down to yourself. Good job. This time we'll take a deep breath in, reach the arms up, and exhale, send the air away from you as you fold down so slowly to your forward fold. Tuck your chin at the bottom. We're going to hold here for just a moment so I can walk you through kind of some feelings and some actions that should be going on in forward fold. So you want your shoulder blades and your neck to be nice and loose, like ragdoll to the mat. But we are active in our feet, so press into the whole foot on both sides to help lift your hips and kind of activate that stretch up the back of the legs. Arms hanging down, nice and loose, head is loose, but your legs are active. Press into your feet. Keep your knees bent as much as you need. 1 more deep breath. Okay, now we'll do the halfway lift. So inhale to lift your chest, your head, your spine, just to about parallel to the floor. And you really want to energize through the crown of your head. Reach it towards the side of the room. And then exhale, relax everything again. So we go kind of from ragdoll to Tin Man for that part of this sun salute. Inhale to sweep up. And here we lift through the chest first to come back to that half lift. And then we press up even further. And that just helps protect your back. Exhale, hands to your heart. We'll do that 2 more times. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, send the arms away. Hips move back as you fold down. Energize through the legs. Relax through the upper body. Inhale to halfway lift. Reach your top of your head to the side wall. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift through the chest. Press into the feet to stand. And exhale, hands to your heart. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And inhale, raise up 1 more time. Exhale, hands to your heart. So take a moment, just let your thumbs rest at your chest. Feel the difference now after we've moved a few times. I am going to walk us through some specific movements with some specific add-ons today. However, if you're wanting to kind of get in the practice of flowing on your own, then just move where your body tells you to move today, okay? And have it be more of us moving together rather than you following me. If you want. If you still like the guidance and the structure, then you can definitely do what I do. We'll be sticking with Sun Salutation A today. Maybe next week we'll move into B a little bit. And then on the full moon, we'll do some more moon salutes. So, if you're flowing on your own, just go ahead and go. If you're with me, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, dive down nice and slow. All the way to the bottom. Relax through the upper body. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step the right foot back first. Then the left. Nice tall plank here. You can always skip this part and go straight to your downward facing dog. If not, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, lower yourself all the way down to the mat. And then inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, press to downward facing dog. Let's hold downward facing dog for a minute. It's such a nice stretch. So press into your fingertips. Really send your chest toward your thighs. Lift your hips up to the sky and reach your heels down towards the mat. They do not have to touch the mat, but you can energize through the heels this way to deepen the stretch. Look how bent my knees are. Plenty of bend in the knees. And just take a couple deep breaths and any free movements that feel nice to you here. Inhale up on your toes. Exhale, tiptoe your way to the front of the mat. And release. Okay, inhale to reach up. We'll do it just like that one more time. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Left foot steps back first. And this is just to alternate that lunge feeling, the lunge stretch on each leg. Right foot steps back. Take a deep breath in. You're either to downward facing dog or down towards the mat. We're still lowering all the way to the mat. Inhale to press up. And exhale to come down. Downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. A few free movements. I always love a little tail wag, a little walking the dog. Inhale, raise up on your toes. Exhale, walk yourself forward, back to the top of the mat, and relax. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, bend your knees, right foot steps back. Nice little lunge stretch here. You can hold this if it feels good. Add on a twist or anything that your body's telling you intuitively to do. I invite you to explore that today. And then when you're ready, we'll step the left foot back to meet the right, tall plank, and then move to the ground or to downward facing dog. If you're ready and you want to, you can take away that aspect of moving all the way to the mat and do your hover and then an upward dog instead of a cobra. Okay, we're here in downward facing dog. This time, if you like, inhale the right foot up behind you to add the stretch up the back of the leg on the left side. It'll deepen it a little bit. Inhale, lift a little higher. And then exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Press off the left toes now to come back into forward fold. Inhale, reach up. So that's just another way to get to the top of the mat. You may like it, you may not. You don't have to do it that way. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step the right foot back this time. We're trying to remember to alternate, but don't get too caught up in it. Not a big deal. Hold that lunge if it feels good to you. Maybe a little rocking. And then we'll step the left foot back to meet the right. Your choice here, downward facing dog or down to your mat. And then back up. Downward facing dog. Take a couple deep breaths here. Walk the dog, wag the tail. And then we'll inhale the left foot up behind you this time, if you liked that. If you have enough space. Exhale, step the left foot forward, back in the lunge stance. And press off the right toes to come back into the forward fold. exhale, just hang here for a little bit. Enjoy this fold. Maybe you grab a little deeper by grabbing behind the thighs and pulling yourself deeper into it. Or you just kind of sway side to side. I really want you all to feel comfortable just moving and not feeling like it's a rigid practice. It just has kind of a baseline flow that you can add on to. So this time we'll go through one more time on each side, and I will, I'll choose a little add-on for me. You're welcome to try it, or you're welcome to try your own. So from forward fold, inhale yourself all the way up. Interlace the fingertips. Exhale over to the right side. Little crescent side bend. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back through center. Exhale, fold forward. So that's a little standing add-on you can have. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands. Step the right foot back first. Got this lunge here. And I am just going to rock back and forth. That feels nice to me. Just going to take a couple breaths to rock back and forth in that lunge. You can try back and forth or side to side. Any other kind of lunging pose that feels good here to you. When you're ready, plant your hands, step the left foot back to meet the right, downward facing dog or upward facing dog, up to you. Tuck your toes, everyone to downward facing dog. Enjoy this here. Walk it out. Inhale, right leg lifts if you want. And now you can play around with, we've been doing foot straight up, but you can open the hip. Drop the foot back behind you a little bit. Inhale, foot straight up behind you. Exhale, step forward to your lunge. Hold this here, and I'm going to add a twist. This is one of my favorite ways to lunge. So I'm bringing my left hand right beside my right foot, and my right arm's going to reach up in a big twist here. I can also let the arm rest on my leg for a little more leverage, and I can bring the back knee down to make it a little bit easier. Lots of twisting options here. Choose one if you like, or you can hold the lunge. One more deep breath. And exhale the right hand down to the outside of the left foot. Tuck the left toes again in the back and press forward. Hold here. Okay, we've got one more flow on the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Let's go side to side again. Interlace the fingers. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands, bend your knees, left foot steps back. And this is where I did some rocking last time, so I'm going to do that again, just back and forth. And we'll plant both hands, step the right foot back to your tall plank. When you're ready, deep breath in and exhale, come down. Inhale to lift if you're doing that, or you can wait in downward facing dog for us. And everyone to downward facing dog. When you're ready, the left foot will lift. Option to open up through the hips like we did on the other side. Deep breath in. Exhale, step forward with the left foot. Here's where you have the option to add the twist. Right hand will stay on the mat, left hand will reach up, or come to rest on your thigh for a little support. You can always drop the back knee. Let's bring the left hand back to the outside of the left foot. Press into the right toes. We'll step forward back into forward fold. And we'll inhale to stand one last time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thumbs to your chest. Very good. That'll be the end of the sun salutes. If you want to stay, we'll do a little meditation. So find a comfortable position for you. If you've got furniture nearby, that may be to prop your legs up on to the couch. If you want to stay standing, you can have your hands at your heart or down by your sides and really kind of feel energized coming up. Just depends what you need today to finish with. You can also lay all the way down on your back. I'm going to prop you guys up here so I can sit and talk to you. Okay. All right. So wherever you are, feel your body connect to the mat. Depending on your position, that may be in a lot of places. It may not. And just take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Really using the exhales to release and relax tension, stressful thoughts, all kinds of pent up, stored energy. Two more deep breaths. Last one. Okay, release control of your breath. Just let it be what it is now. And I want us to start at the feet. And without doing anything to them, just kind of either visualize something steamrolling and flattening out, getting heavy onto you from your feet up. So you can kind of picture like this heavy weight coming over you, relaxing you into the mat. Or you can picture your body just kind of becoming heavy and falling to the mat. So choose which visualization you would like, but move very specifically up the body from your feet to your shins are heavy into the mat, to your knees. And it's either your body that is pulling itself down or some outside force is pressing you down, getting heavier and heavier. If you have a weighted blanket, just go get it. This visualization helps me when I start to feel, I call it floaty. I tell Chap that I'm feeling floaty today, and when too much is going on and I can't get grounded to the spot and like feel secure on the earth, sometimes I'll sit down or lay down and do this visualization and just remember that you're connected here, and help yourself feel heavy, but also kind of lightweight at the same time. So by the time you've made it up to your head, you may be feeling a little bit weightless as well, which just goes to reinforce the dynamic nature of life, especially here on Earth. So once you've made it to the top, close your eyes if you haven't already, and just feel your body in this space. Start to visualize something happy, some other place besides your living room that you want to be right now. Picture very specifically what is around you, the landscape, the mountains, the ocean, Maybe it's a back porch somewhere. Picture very specifically who is with you. Now we're going to move through the other senses. Let's go to our sense of feeling or touch. What do you feel on your skin? What do you feel underneath your feet? Is the wind blowing? Is the sun shining on your face? Are there snowflakes melting on your skin? Just depends what you've picked for your location, but stay true to that. Now we'll move to a sense of smell. Take a deep breath in through the nose again. See what smells go along with wherever you are. Maybe something is cooking. Maybe there's a fire at a campsite. But try to attach some sense of smell to whatever location you have picked. Then we'll go on to sense of taste. This one's a little tricky if there's not something specific that you're eating, but see if you can find some kind of taste to visualize and picture in your mouth. Maybe you're drinking coffee or having breakfast. So think about what you're tasting. Good morning, Angeline. We're almost done, and then you can watch the recording. And then our last sense is our hearing. So what do you hear? Are there birds singing in the mountains? Are the waves crashing close to you on the beach? Are kids playing and laughing? And then pull all 5 of those senses together to make a complete scene, a complete little escape from reality. And if you want to share where you went on this little visualization, please do. I would love to read about it. If not, keep it to yourself and hold on to this new meditation practice that we did today as a tool in your toolbox for when things are a little too much in your house. See you guys later.